Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel Learn English with us by English Learning Zone. In today's video we are going to learn narration, direct and indirect narration. A lot of students had requested me to make a video on direct and indirect narration. So let's get started. First of all, you must know that what is narration basically? An act of reporting the words of speaker. Okay, two type of narrations are there. One is direct and one is indirect. From the name direct, it means when you address some exact words said by the speaker, like directly whatever is being said by the speaker, it would be direct narration. So when you narrate the exact words, it would be direct and it will be written inside the inverted commas. On the other hand, when actual words of the speaker are transformed into your own words, then it would be called as indirect narration. For your ease, I have written this in this way, okay? Like narration into direct and indirect, and then it is again subdivided into reporting and reported speech. So what's the difference between reporting and reported speech? Reporting speech, like he says, they say, she said, he said to me, all of these would be reporting speech, and it will end in comma. Inside the inverted commas, whatever is exactly said by the speaker, that is called as reported speech. Look at first example. He says, comma, inside the inverted commas there is I am writing a story. It means that these are the exact words said by him. So they said, comma, inside the inverted commas are the exact words said by them. We lost our luggage. Next example you can see is she said, I am not interested. So she said is reporting speech, and inside the inverted commas it is reported speech. I'm not interested. Okay. Now we should know that how to change from direct into indirect narration. Now I will tell you that how to change from direct to indirect. Some of points you need to remember. So be careful. Okay. Example. He said, I am writing a story. He said, as I told you earlier, that it is RV. That means it is reporting verb. He said, it is reporting speech, and he is subject. Said, that is reporting verb. RV means reporting verb. Inside the commas, it is written here, I am writing a story. It is a reported speech said by the person. Now how to change? There must be a question in your mind. The very first thing is we need to exclude these commas. Second thing is that we will use conjunction that. And third, change of pronouns would be there. Now how to change pronouns? Pronouns of reported speech, not of reporting speech, okay? Subject of reported speech. He said, I am writing a story. He said is a reporting speech and said is reporting verb. I am writing a story. It is a reported speech. So he said it is reporting, and then inside the inverted commas it is reported speech. Okay. How to change? As I told you earlier, first we need to just examine the commas, inverted commas. Second, we will use conjunction. Thirdly, we will change pronouns. Now, you all know that what are the pronouns? Pronouns are the words which we use instead of noun to avoid repetition. Okay? So, pronouns of reported speech would be changed. Fourth thing, that is change of tense. I will tell you that how to change from one tense to another tense. Okay, So pronouns of reported speech would be changed. In the example, you can see he said. So what is the gender of that subject? He, male. I am writing a story. It means that it is said by the speaker who is male in gender. Okay. So he said, I am writing a story. These are the exact words said by him. But when you change that in indirect narration, you will have to write he instead of I. So here, he would be changed into I according to the subject. Next thing, how we will change pronouns. First person, first of all, you need to recall that how many types of pronouns are there. First person, second person, third person pronouns you need to remember. Okay. First person, that is I and we. Okay, who is talking. Second person, to whom I am talking, you, that is. And third person is he, she, it, they. About first and second person, they're talking. Okay, like first person, that is I, second person you, third person he, she, it, they. He said, I'm writing a story. He, here I is subjective pronoun that is used for he, as it was said by him. So it is subjective pronoun here. He said that. First of all, we need to examine the commas. He said that conjunction would be used here. He was writing a story. You can see in the example above, it was I am writing a story. It was in present continuous tense. But in the second indirect tense, I have changed that tense into past continuous tense. It means that present continuous tense would be changed into past continuous tense. Now, how to change tense? This is a question which must come in your mind, like which tense would be changed into which one. Okay, I have written all the tenses accordingly, like which tense would be changed into which one. So let's get started about the tense change. Present indefinite tense would be changed into past indefinite tense. Present continuous tense would be changed into past continuous tense. Present perfect into past perfect. Past simple, in which we use second form of verb, that would be changed into past perfect. It means that present perfect and past simple, both of these tenses would be changed into past perfect. Past continuous would be changed into past perfect continuous. Will into would. Can into could. May into might. Must would be changed into had to. And have to would be changed into had to again. Okay, when compulsion is there that you need to do over it. So all of these are the tenses. These would be changed into these respective tenses. Now let's have some examples. Like in these examples, we will change the pronouns, we will change the tenses. So let's move toward the examples now. If the reporting verb is in present or future tense, the reported verb doesn't change. You need to remember this thing in your mind. Like if the reporting verb, the verb that is in reporting speech, that is in present or future, the reported speech verb would not be changed. On the other hand, if reporting speech is in past, then tense will be changed. Like if there is he said, he says, he tells, then no change of tense would be there in reported speech. But if there is he said, she said, they said, then we need to change the tense of reported speech. In the next example, I have written two sentences, two narrations. One is in present and one is in past. Okay, I'm talking about reporting verbs like she says and he said. So if the reporting verb is she says. Okay, that is in present. Says, that means she is a singular subject, so we have written here says. I am an artistic girl. These are the words which are inside the inverted commas. It means that it is direct speech. Okay, how to change that into indirect? First of all, you must have to remember that we need to exempt all the commas. We need to use that conjunction. So indirect would be she says that she is an artistic girl. The I is changed into she. Why? Because we know that who is the subject, that is I, and that I refer back to she, that is female gender. She said, I am writing a story. In this example, you can see that she said, it's not says, it's said, so it means it is in past. I am writing a story. Now we need to change the tense. In the example above, you can see that we did not change the tense, as it was an I am an artistic. It is in present. She says that she is an artistic girl. The tense is not changed there. But in this example, that is in which reporting verb is said, that is in past. So we need to change the tense here from present to past. Next example is she said, I am writing a story. She said, it means that reporting verb is in past. I am writing a story. I am writing a story. Which tense is this? As whenever there is V1 plus ing, verb first form plus ing, it is always in progress. It is always continuous. So she said, I am writing a story. It is in present continuous tense. So present continuous tense, if you remember, that would be changed into past continuous tense. She said that she was writing a story. I changed into she, because the subject in reporting speech, that was female gender. That is why we have changed I into she. So if you remember, if the reporting verb is in past tense, the present and the future tenses in the reported speech change into following way. Like important changes you need to remember are is, am. These would be changed into was, were. These would be changed into had been. Has and have, it would be changed into had. Will into would. Can into could. This into that. Ago, before. Thus into so. Are would be changed into were. Hence would be changed into thence. Tomorrow, the next day. Come, go. Yesterday, into the previous day. Today, that day. Here, there. All of these are very important changes which you need to remember when you change from direct into indirect narration. Now it's practice time. The very first example is, he says, strike the iron while it is hot. He says, as I told you earlier, that whenever there is reporting verb that is in present, there's no need to change the tense that is inside the inverted comma. But one more exception is there, that whenever there is universal truth, whenever there is habitual thing, then there's also no need to change that tense that is inside the inverted commas. So he says, strike the iron while it is hot. There would no change in this tense. Next is, she said, the teacher is ill. The teacher is ill. It is in present. So is would be changed into was. She told that the teacher was ill, or instead you can also write, she told me that the teacher was ill. Next example is, he said he went to school. So go, went, gone. You can see that second form of verb is used. It means that it is past simple tense. Whenever in all 12 tenses there is use of second form of verb, it is clear that it is simple past tense. He said that he had gone to school. So if you remember, past indefinite would be changed into past perfect tense. You can take screenshot of this. Next example we are having is, he said Ali was working hard. So was, that would be changed into had been plus V1 ing. V1 means verb's first form of verb. Okay. So he said Ali was working hard. It would be changed, as it is past continuous tense, it would be changed into past perfect continuous tense. He said that Ali had been working hard. So was will be changed into had been. Okay. So he said that Ali had been working hard. Past continuous, that is changed into past perfect continuous. Next example is, he said you are a good student. He said to me that I was a good student. He said, you can see that he addressed me. So it means he is talking to me. For myself, I will use here I. He said to me that I was a good student. Here you would be changing to I according to the situation, because that person has talked to me. So he said you are a good student. It will be changed into he said to me that I was a good student. You are would be changed into was, you would be changed into I. She said I will do this task. It means it was said by whom? It was said by her. So instead I, we need to use here she. She said that she would do that book, and will, that would be changed into would. Okay, this into that, this work, like I will do this task. She said that she would do that task. This would be changed into that. When something is being told to you, then you need to write told instead said. Okay, like he said to me, we have written our assignment. He told me that they had written their assignments. Like he said to me, we have written our assignments. Okay, he told me, as it was told by him, so he told me that they had written. We have written, that was present perfect tense. So present perfect tense would be changed into past perfect tense. We would be changed into they had written their assignments. Our would be changed into their assignments. So past perfect is changed into present perfect, that is changed into past perfect tense. Now it's time to do the practice of interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are those sentences in which question is being asked. So in this type of sentences, we need to write asked and interrogated. Example you can see that is, she said to me, what are you writing? She said to me, what are you writing? So what are you writing? It is clear that it is a question that is being asked by her. So she asked me, no need to write here that. Okay, she asked me that. You can, if it's your choice if you want to write that, but no need to write that here. She asked me what I was writing. What are you writing? Present continuous tense, that would be changed into past continuous tense. What are you writing would be changed into what I was writing. Like she was asking from me, so you would be changed into I. Some important changes you need to remember. When you ask something, you need to change said into asked. When you told something, you need to change said into told. When you make a request, said would be changed into requested. When you order something, said would be changed into ordered. One example is there. She said, why are you late? It means it is a question. She asked me why I was late. Are would be changed into was. She asked me why I was late. Changes are, said would be changed to asked because there was a question inside the inverted commas that can be excluded here, and you would be changed into I because she was asking from me. So instead you, I will write here I. question mark. Now no need to write question mark, no need to put question mark after these assertive sentences, because when you change that question into indirect narration, then no need to put that question mark at the end of the question. Other important changes are said would be changed to wished for when you wish someone, said into advised when you advise someone, said into forbade, that is when you forbid someone, like don't do this thing. Said would be changed into foretold when you predict something, and said would be changed into prayed for when you pray, when you make prayers. Said would be changed into exclaimed with joy when you are like exclaimed with joy or happiness. Said would be changed into exclaimed with wonder when you see something very beautiful, very exciting, very interesting, then it would be like exclaimed with wonder. Example is, she said, "Why are you late?" She asked me why I was late. Here you need to put some focus that she said, "Why are you late?" It means she's asking from me. Okay, she's asking from me that why I was late, na? So when you change that into indirect, she asked me why I was late. So you would be changed into I. You can see that how to use pronouns. I cannot hear that she asked me why she was late, because she cannot be used for I. Okay, so said would be changed to ask, that can be excluded here. You is changed into I. And question mark, as I told you earlier, that whenever that question is in direct narration, when we convert that into indirect, then no need to put question mark at the end. These are the important changes. You need to remember that whenever you wish for something, you have to write that wished for. When you advise someone, advised. When you forbid someone, forbade. When you predict someone, foretold. When you make prayers for someone, it is prayed for. When you are so happy and when you have seen something very beautiful, very interesting, very appealing, then you need to write here exclaimed with joy. Like I can say that he was exclaimed with joy because he got first position. Exclaimed with wonder when you see something very interesting or very wondering, then you can write exclaimed with wonder. Now it's time to recall all the tenses, all the rules which we applied in this video. Like she said to her friend, "Where are you going?" As it is question, so we need to start it from she asked her friend, as she's asking someone. She's making a question here. So she asked her friend where he was going. Where are you going? It would be changed to where he was going. As the gender of the friend is not mentioned here, so I have written here he. You can also write here she as well, okay? Like she asked her friend where she was going. Where are you going? It would be a boy, it would be a girl. Let's move to next example. She said, "Please forgive me," as the word please that is used when you request someone to forgive you. So she said, "Please forgive me." He requested me to forgive her. Why we have written here her? Because we know the gender, that is female. She is a female. She requested me to forgive her. The boy said, "Be careful." It means the boy addressed me that be careful. The boy advised me to be careful. Okay, the boy advised me to be careful. Here it is the example. Now it's time to discuss some of the exclamatory sentences in which we show our emotions and feelings towards something when you are so happy, when you are so sad, and when you are wondering for something. Okay, so he said, "Hurrah, I have got first position," as this exclamatory marker word hurrah, that means I am very happy. So he exclaimed with joy that he had got first position. So I have got, it is present perfect tense, it would be changed into past perfect tense, that is he had got first position. In this example, present perfect changes into past perfect. She said, "Alas, my watch has lost." Now, alas, that is exclamatory mark of exclamation, that is like she's in grief. She's exclaimed with sorrow that she had lost her watch. Again, present perfect would be changed into past perfect. She into her, as it is female gender, and has would be changed into had. So dear learners, here is task for you. She said, "What a beautiful car it is." This is a task for you. You need to write its answer in the comment section. You need to change this direct into indirect narration. So I'm going to give you one hint that it is she exclaimed with wonder. Now you need to change that into indirect narration. If you have any problem regarding direct and indirect, you may ask any question regarding anything in the comment section. If you want to get notified by all my upcoming videos, you need to subscribe my channel. Hopefully you all like this video. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.